are two completely... Oosh.
I keep it realer than real. Fuck all the critics and fuck how they feel. I'm getting money, it is what it is. They wanna know how I did what I did. Don't worry about why I do what I do, bitch. Cause I ain't worried about you, bitch. Nah, I don't wanna be cool, bitch. Still hanging with the same crew.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Happy New Year. It's 2020. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been on camera. It's been a couple months. But, it's been since last decade. So, this video is just basically, if you can tell by the title, I don't want it to be a do's and don'ts type thing. And I'm also not trying to preach at y'all or lecture or whatever. I just want to share, I guess, my tips or my helpful hints or just some advice, I guess, on how to continue living into the new year, the new decade or whatever. Although I've heard it's not even the new decade yet until the end of this year. But I don't know who's gonna beat my ass. So yeah, so just like moving forward into the new decade, new year, all that. It's not a new year, new me. It's more of a new year, better me, improved me 2.0, something like that. I wrote down like a few things on my green phone, but I like that camera better than like this camera, so I'm filming with that phone. So anyway, I'm just gonna read what I wrote, talk about it, and then just move on. First thing I wrote on the list was do what's gonna make you happy. And when I say do what's gonna make you happy is like, if there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, but you've just been too scared to do it, or you haven't had the support to do it, whatever, just go ahead and do it. Like, even if it's a career change, go ahead. If it's a major change, go ahead. If it's, I don't know, if you wanna dye your hair a different color, go ahead and do it. If you wanna put your hair in a different style, go ahead and do it. So it's like anything like that, if it's a new a career change, job, same thing, career change, job change, major change. So if you do wanna change your career, if you wanna stop working for the man and work for yourself, then do that. You can do it. Just push yourself. If you don't have the support to do it, support yourself, and I'll support you. You got Crayton support, 100%. I support all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so just do what's gonna make you happy. If it's gonna make you happy, then do it. If it's getting out of a relationship, then do it. If it's getting into a relationship, then do it. If it's getting away from somebody who just doesn't make you happy, then do it. You can do it. Do what makes you happy.
Still got the crown, so I never give a F though.
Okay, so the second thing I wrote was don't live for other people. And what I mean by that is I should have said live for yourself. I need to try to make these positive instead of negative. So instead of saying don't live for other people, I should say live for yourself. It goes into the theme of doing what's gonna make you happy. Live for you. Whatever's gonna make you happy, you do it. Don't let other people cloud your judgment or sway your decision or persuade your decision or sway your decision.
I hope you get it together
On what you want or what you should or shouldn't be doing in life. Don't let someone pressure you into doing a major that you don't want to do, or a job that you don't want to do, or being in a relationship, whether that's say it but with family or with another person romantically or just friendship wise. Don't let people make you live for them. Put yourself first. And I still get to this, especially in the last couple months, I put myself second, third, fourth, fifth, blah, blah, blah. Just put yourself first. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with you. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you're good. And then you can make sure everybody else around you is good. Like, I'm that type of friend that I make sure everybody around me is good, but I've also felt guilty of not making sure I was good for me. Make sure you're good first before you check on everybody else. Now, I'm not saying become a selfish little ass. Don't become selfish. You should still be very selfless and take care of yourself first. The third thing I wrote is get healthy mentally and physically. And when I say get healthy mentally and physically, I cannot stress enough on the mental part. If you're not all there mentally, it's going to weigh on you physically and emotionally. Are mental and emotional the same thing? No, I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Things like that, like mental illness is a real thing, y'all. Like, you need to get that checked or whatever. And even if you don't have a mental illness and you just can't find anybody to talk to, try to go through your medical insurance provider and get you some therapy, get into some counseling, get some either a therapist or a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Now, a therapist, there's differences between those three, obviously. A therapist is it's just their main, what's the word? I don't know. Their main way of helping you is through talk therapy, where you just literally just talk to them, they talk to you, they respond, they give feedback, and they help you get through to what's going on with you to make you do the things you do. A psychiatrist, psychologist, if I'm not mistaken, those are both medical professionals, and that they can prescribe, I almost said subscribe. they can prescribe you medication. I know for sure for psychiatrists, I don't know about psychologists, but I'm pretty sure psychologists and psychiatrists go almost hand in hand. But medication is not for everyone. Some people cannot get on medication for several reasons. Either they're allergic to the medication, or they have addiction problems in their family or within themselves that they don't want to be addicted to the medication. Or if you just don't want to become addicted to the medication, period, like I said, you can always just go to a therapist and go through talk therapy, and that'll help. So do get in touch with a therapist, psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever you need to do. Or if you need to get in touch with your pastor, your preacher, your bishop, whatever, whoever in your, whether it's religious or spiritual, whoever it is that you look up to as an elder or a role model in whatever religious or spiritual journey you're taking, make sure you get in tune with that person as well. Now, physically, I don't want to just be like exercise, because I don't exercise. What I've done to lose weight is I got a job that required me to do a lot of moving around and lifting and things like that. And so you order them. Ooh. I didn't know how much weight I was losing until I went up to Chicago in like the second week of December. And my cousin, who just saw me in September, was like, wow, you lost so much weight. How'd you get that small? Like, she was literally amazed at how much weight I lost. And I'm like sitting there thinking, I ain't losing no weight. For real? I lost weight? What? But yeah, so I've lost a lot of weight doing that. If you don't want to do the typical workout, like go to the gym, do the scrunches, the quads, all that stuff, then get you a job or something. Just get something that you're physically doing all kinds of things. Like I said, with my job, I'm always moving, I'm always lifting things, I'm always doing all kinds of things. So it's just shaving me down a little bit. If you ain't trying to go to the gym every day, sweat, be all nasty, like that's my thing. I don't like sweating. I hate sweating. So if you ain't trying to do all that, then find you an activity. If it's not a job, find some activity that you are physically moving and you're doing something to your body that you're going to lose weight progressively. This fourth one, no more situationships, no more wasting time. And for those of us, yes, I said us, who like to play the side, no more of that. It's 2020, we too grown, we getting too grown, life is starting for us. This is the decade that we're gonna get married, have kids, our career's gonna take off, we're gonna get our money. All that's gonna happen in this decade. This is crunch time. This is where we need to be focused on our education, on our jobs, on our future. So, no more situationships, no more wasting your time. And as a side piece advocate, I'm sorry, yes, I'm a side piece advocate because I have played the side before, multiple times.
You are a whore.
What this last one has taught me is that at the end of the day, unless the person who you're playing side to wants you, they wouldn't be making you play side. Like in my situation specifically, I was just telling Chelsea about this the other day. Had the person I was dealing with not played the field the way they did, things would be different. What they did was, we started talking first, and then after me, they found someone else, and they started talking. But then, boom, 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 month down the line, they cuffed that person, which is fine. If you're single, and you talk to multiple people, that's what you do. You're single, talk to those people. But this is where it becomes a problem. So like I said, in my situation, you're talking to two people. Well, you're talking to me first, then this person. So then months down the line, you cuff this person, but you still got this person in limbo. Like every time you and this person are into it or whatever, you coming over here. That's where the problem starts. Do not cuff one person and then have this person playing the side or playing second fiddle. Because I'm not second fiddle to nobody. Trust it, but if I must say so myself.
I mean, I was that bitch. I was Giovanna from Clark.
So that's where the problem began. Like, don't cuff this one person that you're talking to and then still play the field with this person. And mind you, I wasn't the only person that this person was playing field with.
There's a T, and oh, there's a T, and there's a T.
Don't do that. Just, if you're single, date around. That's what you're supposed to do when you're single. You're supposed to date, mingle, have fun. You bring them all to the same spot. When you decide to cuff one of them, you cut the rest off. And that's how problems are avoided. But when you start wasting time and making this person play side, making them a side piece or whatever, that's when the problems begin. You know what? The person who's making you play side, let me talk to people who are playing side. Know your worth. You are worth so much more than playing somebody's side piece, playing the second, playing the ghost, playing the late night creep. You are worth so much more. And that's what I had to figure out for myself. Like my best friend, Chelsea, she hated the whole situation. She was pissed I was allowing this person to make me play side because I'm worth so much more. It's like, and I'm not even trying to boost my own horn right here. I'm literally saying what she said. Like, I'm worth so much more than that. I'm literally husband material, what she said. So, what was making her so mad at me and causing a rip between our friendship was the fact that I was allowing this person to treat me this way, and I was blind to it, and I was cussing at her like, shut up, let me do what I'm doing, I'm having fun, I don't give a f***, blah, blah, blah. But now I realize after I took myself out of the situation, I'm like, damn, you stupid as f***. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you dumb? Don't let someone value you less than what you are actually worth. Just do better for you. The next thing I wrote down was, do not let others speak negativity over your life, and neither do you. So what I'm saying is, I'm real big on bad juju, bad karma, all that. If you speak it, it's gonna find its way to manifest. And like I said, whether that's in a religious or spiritual effects, I'm real big on that. Like, I don't want I don't want me to saying something negative and God be like, oh, okay, bet, say less, let's play this game. I don't want to play that game of God. I want all the positive energy God got for me. That's all I want from this point on. If you decide to change your major, and you tell, whether it's a friend, family member, whatever, and they say, it's kind of dangerous to do that. Why would you do something like that at this point in your academic career? That's pretty risky. Don't let them speak that. Don't let them speak that, and don't you speak that. What they should have said was, that's a risk. If you're willing to take it, great. You can do it. You can prosper. I believe in you. I have support in you, or I support you in your decision. So we need support. We need someone in our corners that's going to help us, uplift us, guide us. That's what we need. We don't need nobody who want to just be negative all the time. That's what we don't. Nobody got time for that. Just speak positive things. Speak things into existence. Manifest it. I think this is the last one I wrote down. Do not. I repeat. Do not focus on what could have been. What could have been, gone. If it could have been, it would have been, but it ain't. So let it go. So with like relationships, if you were talking to someone and y'all were so good for months and then all of a sudden it just stopped, let it go. You failed a test. If I would have did this, I could have done better. Oh well, you didn't. Move on. You learn from that. Do better. Don't think you could have done better. Do better on the next. Leave things in the past. Move on. Do better. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from things that knocked you down. Get back up. But don't sit and marinate in what coulda, shoulda, woulda. But if you take it like, okay, I studied for this test to what I thought would have been a full extent. I thought I was prepared. I took the test. I didn't do too hot on the test. Okay, what can I do to change it? Let me learn from this, do better. Let me go over this material, let me go over what I studied. Let me match up, blah, 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 boom, 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 and do better. Next test, knock it out the park. You gotta take the situation, learn from it, move on, continue. And so that's just a few things that I wanted to share with y'all. But yeah, a lot of things have happened that have changed my outlook on life, changed my perspective, whatever. And so it's just like, I'm just wanting better for myself. I want to live in the present, plan for the future, and to be so, and just have positivity over my life. But let me stop talking to this camera. It's been almost 40 minutes. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to have so much more content. I'm going to be so much more active. I'm going to try to have a minimum of at least 4 to 6 uploads a month. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Crayton Cortez, CraytonCortez. And at me on Snapchat, Gerald.Lives, GRALE.LIVES. And just positive energy all 2020.
I keep it realer than real. Fuck all the critics and fuck how they feel. I'm getting money.